What is up, everybody? My name is Dead Rabbit, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So I was perusing YouTube, as I usually do, and there was a video that got introduced to me by a guy by the name of Zebra, spelled with an X. Very interesting. Clever like I am. But the video that he made 3 years ago was making Pitchmap with an EQ, an alternative to Pitchmap 2. And the way that he did it was interesting. I noticed that there was a lot of redundancy in the way that he was doing it. And he did it both in Ableton and in FL Studio. I only have FL, so I'm only going to be doing this in there. But I felt like I could maybe make it a little bit better. And I left a comment on his video asking him if he was cool with me doing this, and he said, yeah, go for it. So thank you, Zebra. So I'm gonna do like a follow-up type video, see if I can make it a little bit better than what he did. And by better, I don't mean like one-upping him. The way that he did it, like I said, there was a ton of redundancy, but the reason why I want to try and create my own version is because I think I have an idea of making it in a way where it's less CPU intensive, because he showed loading the patch that he had made, the whatever it is that you guys call it over in Ableton, the rack. He showed loading the new rack in, and it took like a solid 15 seconds. Like, it was impressive how much of a CPU load it caused on his computer. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give this a shot. Hey everyone, this is Editing Rabbit here. So once again, technical difficulties, as always, for some stupid fucking reason. Again, the face cam didn't record completely, so this is the last time you'll see my face in this video, which I'm sure is not a bad thing to some of you. But just figured I'd let you know. No more face cam for the rest of the video. Yay for technology. Woohoo! So over in here, I've just got some samples from my sound design session that I did a couple of videos ago. I just kind of created a little pattern so that way we can kind of look at it before and after. So just something simple, stupid, whatever. Stupid simple. There we go. That's the order of words that I meant to word. But I'm also going to preface this with, I have no idea what I am doing. I did a little bit of research just to kind of see, what I might want to look into. And I thought about maybe using a MIDI controller, but it doesn't look like FL has anything that's polyphonic for MIDI control, as far as like creating your own effects and stuff within Patcher. It can track individual notes, but that would be kind of a pain in the ass, because then you would have to make sure that you have enough key tracking, all that kind of stuff. So I have an idea for how I'm going to do this. Like I said, I haven't even tried it yet. I just have a feeling that I can do it. So the main thing that we're going to want to do, I think I should be able to do this with one EQ. And we'll do this with peaking on, on all of the parameters. Drop this all the way down. Yeah, we're going to want all of these tight. And we're just going to crank these sky high so that looks something like that. And then let's just so that we can hear it, we're going to want to tune this one going below 100 hertz, or going below 50 hertz doesn't really make much sense. So we're going to stick to everything above like this. All right, C6, C7, C8. Oh, I forgot to add that one to the. Okay, we might want to might need to make two. Six, 7, and then that one's on 8. Okay, so then maybe now we put it through a compressor. Okay, so from here, we should be able to have just a ton of pitch shifters. I'm just going to have one as C, and it's going to stay the same. Okay, so what I'm doing here, what I'm doing here is I'm creating all of these different pitch shifters so that when we start hooking up controllers to it, we can exactly control what notes we want to play. Okay, so then from here, what do I need? Oh yeah, I gotta be able to control all of them. So we'll just use Fruity Sends for all of this. This isn't necessarily easier to set up, but it's a lot less intensive than it was. with whatever Zebra put together, which what he put together was really good, but it's just a lot, and it was very CPU intensive. As you can see, I'm hardly using any CPU right now, which is nice, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to do this, because I'm gonna try and do everything with only FL plugins, so only native stuff, which means that if you have something that works similarly in your DAW, you can create this on your own. So basically what I did is I have a redundancy of EQs, 3 of them, to just boost these resonant peaks, and they're all tuned to C from 68 hertz all the way up to or whatever this one is, 65 hertz up to 4185. Or 4186, sorry. And then 65 hertz, yeah. So I have 3 of those that are all set up the same, volume all the way down. If you wanted to add more EQs so you could get some more top end and some more low end, that would be fine. I just don't feel like that's necessary. I don't see a reason why you would go much below 50. Yeah. Like, I can understand once you start getting into this territory, going lower, like getting to 46 hertz and stuff like that, which is the whole reason why I split this in 2. So from C to F, it's all above, and then from F sharp to B, it's all below. So it's kind of like the scale's been shifted a little bit. But that way you get the lower notes with stuff like F sharp, G, A flat. Okay, so I got to connect all of these. And then I need to dry level all of these. Dry level. Okay. So now from here, what we can do. Oh, and I guess, yeah, we should do this too. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now before I forget. Steep 8. Change these to steep 8. I'll figure out a way to control the amount that goes into that controller. Sorry, I'm focusing, so my words are few and far between right now. 5, 6, 7. Hey, it's me again, editing Dead Rabbit. This entire section, I just kinda didn't talk at all. So what I'm doing here, specifically with this controller that I'm using, you're basically able to take a signal and change the value, change how it works. So like, instead of just taking a knob and going from 0 to 100, you could program it using math to only go from 30 to 70, but have separate MIDI. It's kind of like using macros in Vital or Serum or Phase Plant or you name it, anything that has a macro really. It's like taking that macro, applying it to a specific area, and then only having it go within a specific range. But eventually I landed on something that ended up working. And this is where it ended. Okay. Okay. Now that I am hearing this, I believe I need more room up top. So I think I'm just going to I'm going to have 2 more EQs. And they're going to be peaking. Actually, no, I think I might be able to get away with just 1. Yeah, I will. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. So we'll get rid of that one. We'll put that one there. And we'll just do these instead. Okay, so then the next thing on the agenda would be a limiter. To get rid of all that aliasing at the end. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So then from here, oh man, we have a lot of work cut out for us. Here, there. Okay. Button. Okay. Okay. And then from here, it's going to be, yeah. Okay. Okay. So now let's see what happens if I make. Hey. It's not horrible. I mean, it's not great, but it's not horrible. Maybe what if we turn these down? Actually, let me copy. Oh. Okay, so we have these are good to go. Activate. Okay, so now theoretically, if I had a chord progression, like let's say it was E flat. We'll create an automation clip. Create automation clip. Create. This is where it gets really crazy because you'd have to create an automation clip for every single note that you were working with. So then let's say okay, so first one is oh, and then you'd also have to switch these to only be on off. I mean, it's not the most perfect thing in the world, but it's way less CPU intensive. It's a lot less busy. And then if we were to listen to like what he managed to come up with, I mean, that's a lot better quality, but maybe I try different. Let me try some different samples. Bass loops. Oh, here's a good one. Okay. Bring this down to 150. I mean, yeah, this is perfect. This is great. All right, well, I'm fucking happy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and actually save this right. I'm gonna call it Tonechart. Pitchmap, Tonechart, whatever. Save preset as Tonechart. Yeah, I think that this is a success. I'm actually going to go ahead and leave that patcher preset in the description of this video so that for those of you with FL Studio, you can have this too. All right, well, I think I'm done with this video. So if you liked what I came up with, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, share with your friends, all the shebang that you always hear from everybody on YouTube. I'm gonna call this a wrap. So, peace.